What's up, guys? Kevin Jupe here. And today, I'm going to be telling you, have you ever thought about what action figures looked like back when you weren't even alive? Well, that's what I think about. You see, I was born in the late 2000s. 2006 to be exact. And pretty much, ever since even 90s, maybe even 80s, action figures have looked pretty decent and, pretty awesome. I can even show you from this, the Alien action figure that I have. I mean, it's pretty detailed. I mean, it has a ton of points of articulation also. And I mean, over the years, I guess I want to say that they've made action figures a lot more lifelike and things like that. I mean, this isn't completely accurate because, it's blue, of course, but, that's just how they wanted to make it. Pretty much everything is accurate from, the movie and stuff like that, except for the color. But who cares about that, really? So today, I'm going to be looking at superhero action figures, mostly Marvel, since that's what I typed in on Google, from the 70s, just to see what they looked like and how far it's actually come. Some of these might look terrible from what it is now, but they also might look at, hey, this is kind of back when they kind of still were starting. So yeah, here we go. Alright, so here's the first photo of it. So let me just move this over maybe. Alright, put it right here. How about that? Alright. Alright, so you can see a lot of characters here. You can see Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, Hulk, Robin, Aquaman, and I don't know who that other guy is, but you know what? Who cares really? So yeah, it says here that they're from the 1970s, but you can obviously tell these aren't as good as what we look like today. If these things were made in 2020, we'd be like, these don't look right. These look really old. You would think that they were old. So yeah, because you also look at certain things look at Hulk. It seems that his pants are made out of some kind of a fabric, but then his body is made out of a plastic. And then look at Spider-Man. You'll see that his head and hands are also plastic, but it seems like the rest of it much of his suit is made out of fabric. And it also seems that some of these look very stiff. Take the Superman, for example. Just look at its arms. It doesn't look like it can move at all. There may not even be a elbow joint there, And also, another thing that I know about this is that I guess back then they didn't put as much effort into the size as they did now. Because you look at Hulk and you see that he looks to be smaller than, well, actually, the rest of them. So I wonder what that's about. Maybe we should find more photos of it. Oh, here we go. Oh, not that. Here we go. Alright, so there are some action figures right here. I'll just bring it down here so you can see all of them. So here we got Falcon, Captain America, Spider-Man, and Mr. Fantastic. These also look different. And definitely, not very accurate. As in, today, they look more accurate. And I've seen certain, comics from, way back before. And I see that, Falcon that is kind of sort of what he looked like in the comics, except I knew that he had like an opening, like where on his shirt, but like that is just like way too much stretched out. And something else I noticed is, especially with like Mr. Fantastic, it seems that his clothes are a little too short, especially on the sleeves. And also, it just looks like he has baby hands. So, I don't know what that's about. Also, I guess I should just say, really, I mean, I've kind of already said it, but all these action figures I've seen don't look, well, that posable. Another thing that I noticed that doesn't make any sense is that now on this one, I see on Falcon his arms that aren't actually like sleeved, that are supposed to be really just his bare arm, really, are fabric. When it should be plastic, because that's not exactly part of his clothes. Another thing that I see here on Captain America is that if you noticed on his hand, his what is it? His right hand, no, not right, left hand is missing the glove when he should have a glove there. So yeah, also some really weird stuff going on here. Oh, here we got the four Avengers right here. Now, obviously, okay, these look like, I'm just gonna be honest, these look like dolls, like Barbie dolls, old Barbie dolls, that were customized to made to look like the Avengers. Like, just look at Thor. Look at Thor. Look at his hair. It looks like Barbie hair, honestly. I mean, and look at how thin his arms are. It's crazy how thin his arms are. And also, what's going on with Captain America here? No detailing on the legs whatsoever. No star on his chest even. And of course, no shield. And what do I see on Iron Man? Well, really all I see is there's some color, but on the arm, on the hands, on basically the gloves and boots, all I really see is tiny bits of like lines in it. And also his face. There's something about his face, like something about his eyes too. Like I think there's like his eyes are like open, like instead of having like a light there or anything like that. But yeah, again, more of that. And also Hulk being too short here again. So yeah, definitely weird. Let's see if we can find more. Well, here's some more. And actually, well, now that I think about it, that Thor and Iron Man is what we just saw, really. So maybe let's just see some. Here's some. Well, here's some more characters with it. Oh, here's the Human Torch. That's the Human Torch, I guess. It's supposed to be, like, right next to Captain America. It's just, like, there's no flames on the hair, and I mean, I almost didn't see that it looked like Human Torch. There's just something about the coloring in the body, like, on the torso, and on the legs, and on the arms. It just doesn't make sense, like, with all the patterns. And again, Hulk's height. Like, pretty much in every picture I've seen, Hulk isn't taller. I know, you may have seen in my videos, I have a Hulk X figure, and he's the same height as all the rest of them, but, like, he's not, like, way shorter, and also they make him a lot bulkier. In these, he doesn't seem too bulky. That's another situation with it. Oh, and here they went too far out with making with Hulk's height. They made him, I guess the height is a little necessary, but not the width. They don't make him wide enough for what his height is, really. Now I want to see if we can find more. Maybe we can look at some DC ones. Okay, here's one. Shazam. Man, just look at him. It's just something about the fabric, too. Like, all these have fabric. I think they've come a long way with, like, just making it all plastic. Alright, here's a lot of DC ones that you can see right here. I see Supergirl. There's Supergirl right next to Shazam on, like, the top left-hand corner. She just does not look that detailed at all. I mean, and I can't even see an S on her for Supergirl. And what else do we see? Well, okay. If you look at Batgirl, she's right beside Robin. I don't know if you can see it. Like, middle row. She's right next to Joker. Look at her hair. It, like, curls up in such a weird way. Oh, and look at down on the bottom row. Look at Thing. He's right next to Green Goblin. He's the fourth one on the bottom row. I don't know if you can see him. But anyway, just the way it, like, they made fabric for, like, his body. And that doesn't even look like rocks to me, really. And also, not Miss Fantastic, Invisible Woman has the same problem as Batgirl, where her hair just, like, curls up in a really weird way. So yeah, it's just really weird. And I mean, also, I can see the Iron Man, Captain America, Aquaman, Joker, Penguin, Spider-Man. They're all of them that I just named are all in a really weird stance and look really stiff too. I mean, all of them honestly look like kind of like that to me. So yeah. Well, so that is some weird action figures that I just looked at. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Well, guys, we've come a long way. With action figures here. See this guy? Yeah. Alien. Well, remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.